Live from J. David Ramsey Stadium on the campus of Bear River High School. TouchdownProductions.com, celebrating 19th season of high school sports excellence, is proud to present Bear River Bruin football. Tonight, in their final non-conference contest of the year, your defending Division V champion and undefeated Bear River Bruins take on the Sutter Huskies. It's a 2015 Bear River Homecoming celebration, and all the action begins right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. The Division V champion Bear River Bruins return home for the 2015 homecoming season as they take on the Sutter Huskies. Good evening, football fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Marty Mortensen, the voice of Bear River football, sitting alongside of me tonight, and once again, doing the color for the broadcast is my good friend Rick Elwood. Our executive producer is Gilbert M. Dominguez, and he is joined by the rest of the Touchdown Production Sports team of Brian Wells, Josh Collin, Jennifer Suku, and Teresa Dietrich. Rick, the Bruins come home tonight with an undefeated record to play their 2015 homecoming game.
That's right, Marty, and there's nothing more special than homecoming game. Even we can remember those days, especially when you're a senior and you're undefeated. This is your night, and you want to take care of business so you can enjoy the dance tomorrow.
And the Bruins have been taking care of business, Rick, all season long, coming into tonight's game at a perfect 4-0.
Tonight's a setup, but it gets real serious after tonight, Marty. The Bruins begin the Pioneer Valley League play on the road next week against Foothill, then come back to J. David Ramsey Stadium on the 16th and 23rd for two big back-to-back games against Colfax and Placer.
So be sure to join us every week at TouchdownProductions.com for all of this football action on the road to the league title and the playoffs. Each week we bring you three exciting telecasts. So while we are here at Bear River tonight, Steve Sitter and Eric Onestad are at the NU homecoming game against Wood Creek. We are a few minutes away from kickoff, and before we return back for the kickoff, let's take a look at the floats that are coming down here for senior night. The parade was led by the Junior Bruins that have their homecoming game tomorrow here at Ramsey Stadium. And the theme for this year is Through the Decades. The freshmen are featuring on a float for the 1980s. The sophomores are doing the 70s. The juniors are doing the 60s. And the seniors, I'll look forward to that because I'm a product of the 50s, are doing the 50s float. So we'll see who wins tonight. Why don't you try to pick out the winner there, Rick?
I love that one, the Disco Club. That's kind of in my era, right?
Look at the disco. They got the hairdos and everything there.
Johnny Revolta, wasn't that Johnny out there? And
Travolta, yeah.
And then here comes our team, Marty. Looks like the Beatles are on the next group for the that'd be the 60s, right?
Yeah, we're taking a look there at the discos from the 70s.
What a great production. What a great evening, Marty. Great crowd out here. Beautiful night.
Certainly
in the
is.
Lake of the Pines, and always fun for homecoming. It's 2 weeks in a row we had the Escalon homecoming last week. Had a chance to upset their night. Hopefully Sutter doesn't do that to us tonight.
And there is the good shot of the 60s float featuring the junior class of 2018. And right behind them will be the senior float, all showing their theme Through the Decades.
It's a pretty good group there, the Beatles, Marty, don't you think? You think they would stay around a while?
Well, they came in the 60s, and they're still playing their music on the radio stations. Now we're back to the Bruin Diner. That'll be next in line with the seniors, putting on the 50s. They got the 50s costumes on.
I love those poodle skirts. Look at those. Marty, this is bringing you right home.
Oh man, I'm feeling right at home with the 50s crowd.
That's back to a 49-cent breakfast, right? I love it. Look at that. Those outfits are outstanding. Good job. I bet those girls had to raid either Grandma's closet or go down to a thrift store to pick up those outfits. But the Bruin Diner looks like a fun place to be.
Yeah, they certainly are putting it on right here, aren't they, with the 50s? That's very creative.
I love it. They're being towed by 1999 or to 2004 vehicles, right, or 2010 vehicles. So
homecoming at Bear River High School. Big crowd out here tonight, which you have already mentioned. There's the good shot of the 50s float by the seniors. I know that 60s float looked pretty creative, so I might cast my vote for the juniors tonight.
Do we weigh in, or we just got to pick a player of the game?
1 year they asked me to judge the floats, and I was one of the judges for the 1 year of the judging the floats.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Nice. That's got good enthusiasm. Hopefully the Bear River Bruin team comes out with that kind of enthusiasm, because Sutter just took the field, and they look pretty motivated, Marty.
They certainly do. They're a big group of guys over. Look at the size of those guys.
There's some farm kids out there.
No
right?
kidding.
There are some big kids. In fact, they got a quarterback that's looks like he's about 6'4", 210 pounds, and Logan Worm. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, 6'3", 200. There's the 50s crowd doing their thing.
Got an outstanding display there by Visual Ad Display in the corner here of the end zone. A big screen TV. Beautiful, exciting, and nice display for the crowd. So thanks for Visual Ad Display for bringing that out.
The Bruin Diner. Well, the jukebox in the back.
What was your favorite number on the jukebox, Marty? Did you have one, or?
No, I was.
You didn't hang out at the diner?
Well, in those days, you sat in your car and got served at the diner outside.
That's right.
Hardly ever went inside.
They came rolling up on roller skates to serve you, right?
The car hops.
The car hops.
Would bring out the tray, set it on your window.
Those were the days, my friend.
Yeah.
We thought they'd never end. Yeah, that's outstanding. Good job.
Yeah, they did a good job.
One of the great things about that is that everybody gets excited. So a lot of things around the ball game and the players and the dance tomorrow night, but then the drama on the arts team and everybody that participates in the floats, a lot of enthusiasm. This is a great school with a lot of tradition, Marty.
Certainly is, as both teams now are starting to warm out up at the center of the field. So it won't be long before this homecoming game here at J. David Ramsey Stadium for 2015 will get started, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with the kickoff and some inside information on this game tonight. And you're watching the NorCal Game of the Week.
Your car is one of the most important assets you own. And Reeby's Auto Parts is dedicated to helping you keep it in tip-top condition. Reeby's Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business since 1956. We have a friendly and knowledgeable staff, and as a Napa Auto Parts dealer, you're sure to find the right part you need from either of our 2 Nevada County locations. You can always count on Reeby's to be there when you need us. It's Reeby's Auto Parts in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Welcome back to J. David Ramsey Stadium. Marty Mortensen along with Rick Elwood. Rick, you probably got some insight on this game. I'll mention. Okay, before we do that and talk about the Bear River Bruins, let's take a look at take a walk around the standings here. And there's your Pioneer Valley League. Bear River on top with 4 wins in a row. Placer strong as ever this time of the year, 5-0. They're off tonight. Center is 4-1. Lincoln 3-2, Colfax 2-3, and Foothill 1-3. And there's your Pioneer Valley League standings.
Sierra Foothill League standings look like still with Folsom at 5-0, and looking at these numbers here, trying to figure them out here.
Well, this is they've already started their league last week.
They just confused me to all get out. So that's the league score. They're 1-0 in league, and overall, Del Oro's 2-2, Folsom 5-0, Oak Ridge 4-1. You see Granite Bay 3-1, Wood Creek 4-1. Unfortunately, the Nevada Union Miners are 1-4, and Rockland's 3-1. Hasn't started league play yet. So I'll get that down for next week, Marty, when we travel to Foothill. Yeah,
but the Del Oro shows 2-2, but I think they played 2 NFL teams in non-conference games this year, and they were beaten.
They're not afraid to step up.
No, they don't. No, they played
Casey
a tough.
Taylor is a heck of a coach over there.
So we've got the PVL and also we've got the Sierra Foothill League, and now I'll give you an update on some of the players that were hurt last week and missed the game. We got Austin Bays, who will be back in the lineup tonight. I talked to him before game time, and he said that he would be only in on offensive plays because he's still recovering from that shoulder separation. And Ben Olina, the wide receiver and kicker, will be back in the lineup tonight. He had an ankle injury last week. And also Uclary is out for the entire season as he'll go in under the knife. They moved the operation until the middle of this month. And unfortunately, he's also going to miss basketball season. So for a senior, that's pretty tough.
Well, that is brutal. That's unfortunate. The game sometimes is not fair.
So any interesting statistics on this Sutter team?
So most of the teams in the Pioneer Valley League are off tonight, so all eyes are on Bear River, undefeated. They're going to see a team much like Escalon is going to run that single wing T offense, a lot of misdirection, a lot of counters, a well-executed offense. Last week, though, Sutter got beat, unfortunately, by Ripon, turned the ball over 4 times. So I think Bear River is going to see a pretty nasty team in Sutter. Last week we challenged Connor Hollister, who's the starting linebacker, to say he's going to have to play a heck of a game. He certainly did, had an offensive and defensive game, ended up being our player of the game. But it's going to be on the hands of the defense here again to hold off the Sutter offense.
All right, so you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River football on NorCal Game of the Week, and we'll be right back.
That was fast.
Magnuson's Toyota and Scion is celebrating 25 years serving you in the foothills. Right now, Magnuson's carries the first all-electric SUV, and they're still the home of the Toyota Tundra. Magnuson's Dodge Chrysler Jeep is right down the street and features the new Ram diesel truck, Jeep Wranglers, and Grand Jeep Cherokee. It's Magnuson's Auburn Toyota and Magnuson's Dodge, both in Auburn.
Welcome back, Marty Mortensen along with Rick Elwood as the choral group from Bear River goes out to the center of the field. They'll be singing the Star Spangled Banner before this game gets started. There's a good shot of all of the kids from the school. The coin toss out of the center of the field. We got Jason Voter and also is that
Connor Hollister, Davey O'Brien, and
Mastrella is out there. Number 3.
Tough uniforms again tonight,
it's hard when the camera picks them up nice, but you're sitting in the stands, and if you don't put binoculars on or watching the screen, it's going to be it's a tough numbers to pick up.
They look good. They look intimidating. All black with the red numbers outlined and silver helmets. That's a good-looking uniform, but not favorable to you and I, the announcers.
No kidding. So let's see what it ends up with here. Bear River wins the toss, and they're going to decline. Get the ball at the half to go on defense at the start. I think that's good to get your defense out there first, don't you think?
I like to get them out there, get them hit up, and get them some intensity. It kind of sets the mood of the game, and I think they're going to meet a pretty ornery Sutter Husky team that didn't plan on losing last week.
So they'll kick off. Bear River will kick off from our right to the left, and this game will be starting here shortly after the playing of our national anthem, and it will look forward to an exciting game here tonight.
Yeah, I think Sutter has the same intention of coming in here, traveling down from up by Yuba City to upset the Bear River homecoming, just like Bear River did at Escalon last week.
This will be the Bear River Choir singing the national anthem here tonight, so we'll all stand and listen to the choir.
I like it. Big number 60, Tristan Wogelmuth right in the middle of them. Guess they're just going to do the alma mater, Marty.
I don't know. I thought they would be singing the Star Spangled Banner tonight. Now they will. Kind of threw us a curveball here, Rick.
To honor America with the presentation of our national anthem. We do have a flag at the west end of the field by the scoreboard, but we're bringing out a special presentation flag to midfield. Performing the Star Spangled Banner this evening, Bear River Jazz Unlimited.
Bear River Jazz Unlimited will be singing the national anthem as the flag unfurls. Nice job in there by Jazz Unlimited from Bear River High School, and
always leads up to a nice bit of enthusiasm, right? As soon as that Star Spangled Banner's done, and players kind of button up the chin strap and get ready for the kickoff.
just about ready to go. A good shot of the crowd tonight. The band is here, Bear River Band.
Marty, you had a chance to visit with Coach Savoy as you were walking out in the field earlier. What was his comments on looking forward to tonight's ball game?
Well, they had a good, excellent practice, probably one of their best practices all season so far this year, and they're really riding high. And Coach Savoy said that this game is going to be like Escalon last week, where they run the same type of formations and same size players. So Bear River has got their work cut out for them, but I think it's going to be size versus speed here tonight.
I think we saw an outstanding job by the Bear River defense last week. We called out everybody's name, from Landon Clark to Gunnar Simpson to Jimmy Vaughn and obviously Connor Hollister. Just great job by Jake Potts came in and made a nice interception.
Let's see if that's going to be, that's Olina kicking the ball. It's going to be taken on the 5-yard in there by DeWitt. And he's going to be still on his feet, still going. He gets all the way up to the 34-yard line. He was really hit at about the 22, but was able to take it up. Yeah,
had to finally come in and make the tackle.
Yeah, and also Shane Flores gets up a little gimpy there.
So we're going to look at that wing T offense again, Marty. We talked about a lot of misdirection. An offense in Sutter that averages about 281 yards a game. Last week we're held to only 157 yards, so they want to get it back on track quick.
Quarterback is Reynolds, rolling out.
Boy, Jimmy Vaughn and Landon
Clark right there. Yeah, I got fooled on that play.
Looks like they want to go a little hurry up too.
Yeah, they are. There's a handoff over the right side, and he's going to be stopped, brought down in there, hit in there first. I don't think number 77 wants to be talking with tackling with Jimmy Vaughn there, because that's Applegarth, and he was kind of pushing Jimmy, and that's not the right thing to do.
Don't get Jimmy fired up. That's the ball carrier number 2, Isaac Torres, is their number 1 running back, has 411 yards so far this year, averaging almost 8 yards a carry.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 5 yards. Rolling out, looking and it's going to be it's caught and missed tackle over there, and it goes for a 1st down right out into the flat. First tackle was missed.
Just quick rollout to the left. I didn't see who missed that tackle. Looked like he might have come up, tried to make an interception or slap the ball away, and big wide receiver.
That might have been O'Brien. He's playing that corner.
Wide receiver 6'5", about 190 pounds.
A quick pass, and it was knocked down in there. Heads-up play by Clark.
Another big guy, 6'5", right?
Right. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. The ball spotted on the Bruin 45-yard line.
They would love to get Sutter into a passing situation every down. It's not their strength.
Handoff. Coming in and missing the tackle was and limping is Jimmy Vaughn. He had him for a loss in the backfield, but then he kind of twisted his ankle a little bit and let him go. It got a gain of about 1 yard.
Looked like the running back just made a quick cut, and Jimmy had his arms around his head, and next thing you know, he's gone. But good defensive pursuit by the Bear River team.
So here come the Huskies. Fake handoff looking, and now a pass, and he's rushed. And it goes incomplete. Hard rush in there. I think that was Gunnar Simpson, and he's holding his arm. I think when the quarterback released that ball, it might have caught him.
So Gunnar leads the Bear River team in tackles with 26 tackles and 5 sacks. He's aggressive all over the field, and a good job by Gunnar.
So they'll go into punt formation. Number 22 will be doing the punting. That is a high kick, and it's going to be called for by O'Brien, and he does a couple of spin moves. And then he gets smothered under down there at about the 10-yard line. Kicker was Butta Cavalier.
What do you think, Marty? A little risky there by David taking that punt.
Well,
inside the 10, kind of caught it high over his head. He could have got drilled while he was going up trying to get that ball.
Well, David's not afraid of a couple of hard charging.
You're right. He's certainly shown us that. So
yeah.
Mission accomplished on defense.
Well, there's a handoff right up the middle, and that looks like Bay's the ball carrier.
So I like that call. Austin's out last week with a shoulder separation, so they give him the first carry to kind of get a little aggressive hit going and say, hey, you feel pretty good, Austin, go for it.
He got 5 yards. Looking to pass, Voter out into the flat. He's got Olina, and Olina could get the first down and does, all the way out to the 31-yard line.
Good to see Ben back, Barty. It was hard seeing him on the sideline with no gear on last week. And just a nice out route by Ben. Good throw by Jason Voter. Jason's thrown over 50% for the season. 26 of 48 for 377 yards. So he's.
Well, I got the Wildcat formation in there with O'Brien and Bays in the backfield. He brings in misplay. Now looking. Now he's going to run it, and he cuts it over to the right, over the right tackle slot. Maybe picks up 4 yards and gets swarmed under by the entire front line, defensive line of the Huskies.
So you can see their defense runs around, tackles, everybody goes to the ball, just like we saw pretty aggressively when we watched the JV game.
So that'll bring up second down and about 8 for the Bruins. Wildcat again with O'Brien, and now he sends out, now there's going to be a penalty. Illegal procedure called on the Bruins. It looked like misplay was set, and then he got up and went to move. Can't do that.
Sometimes you can out-trick yourself with so many people moving.
Hollister comes into the ball game. That might be that pass over the middle.
He certainly was open last week.
Oh, it certainly was.
Some great ball handling by Jason Voter, too.
Here comes O'Brien trying to take the right side, but that play goes nowhere. Maybe a loss.
Number 50, Devontae Hubbard in on the play.
So Kiggins comes out, and in comes Voter with the play. It's third down and about 12. Looking for Olina. He's gonna roll out, and he's got a blocker. He's heading up the sideline, cuts it back, and he may have gotten the first down very close to the marker.
Good presence of mind by Jason Voter to pull it down. Had a lead blocker. If the blocker would have known which way Jason was going, he could have picked somebody up and maybe sprung him for more yards.
It's going to be fourth down and short. Less than a yard. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down and a yard.
One, they might try to run. They might try to draw him offside or just give the ball to Bays if he's in the lineup. Now a timeout's called. Let's see who called it. Bear River.
That's two quick ones.
All right, we'll be right back on your NorCal Game of the Week.
It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out their new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
All right, with back here with all this exciting action, it's going to be a tough. Colton Wood comes into the game, and fourth down. This is a gutsy call in here by Logan Savoy. Full house backfield, and taking the ball is Bays. He's still on his feet, holding on to that ball, and he gets. Wow, same reaction.
That is a man among kids carrying the ball as a sophomore, but unfortunately a penalty flag. Gosh, that's just tough.
Well, that is now they probably have to kick the ball now after they take a look at that replay, Rick.
Boy, just cramped in tight, just turn and hand it to Austin Bays, and lead block looked like Davey O'Brien in there or Mastrella, and Austin just bowls his way.
I thought they had one back standing right behind like they were in a scrimmage. I'm going, wait a minute, what's that? So a loss of the first down, too many men on the field.
No wonder that looks so good.
Well, they had 5 guys in the backfield.
I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
Good call by you.
All right, now it looks like Alena have to be doing the punting here. And he kicks it right down the middle. It's going to take a bounce, and it's going to roll dead on about the 33-yard line of the Huskies. Good kick in there by Alena.
Good hustle and cover by Jake Potts, too.
Potts was down there on coverage. So Bear River missed an opportunity there. They had the ball down on about the 38-yard line of the Huskies, but was called back for the penalty. A quick handoff over the left tackle slot. That goes for about 6 yards, it looks like.
Getting that fullback, just quick hitter off the left tackle, and he lines up just real low, hard to see in the backfield. Squats way down.
And the quarterback keeper, he went a broken play, and it gets about 15 yards on that broken play there. Simpson had to come in and make that tackle. It looked like it was going to be a handoff to the fullback. It was on the wrong side. And then the next thing you know, the quarterback just zips out to the left a little bit and takes it for 15. Now he's got the ball again. Nobody there. And coming up making that stop was Potts. But that's still a big gain. They're not wasting any time. They're getting into the huddle and coming out.
Definitely got a game plan to do, hurry up and kind of force the defense of Bear River to make mistakes.
There's a big cutback there, but coming up and making that stop, that was Hollister. So that'll bring up third down and about 3.5 yards.
Boy, that was a good tackle by
Hollister,
coming in, just driving that running back backwards.
Quick handoff, and it may have gotten that first down or very close to it. Yes, he did. He got it.
But they're just big. They're physical.
Demosthenes comes into the ball game for the Bruins. Keeper by the quarterback picks up a couple.
Looks like almost an option, Marty. He has a chance to either give it or keep it, pull it out and take it, and just kind of an inside tight option. He's obviously got some foot skills and the ability to scamper and get free. Looks like the Bear River defense is on their heels a little bit, breathing hard.
Kaysen Rees in the ball game here in the backfield. Handoff around the right side. Big play, a lot of room. And coming up and making that stop was O'Brien, but not after a first down gain and some big yardage.
It's a sweep to Isaac Torres. Just waits for the blocking to develop, gets to the perimeter, and then turns it upfield. Has a pretty good lane, and if O'Brien doesn't make that tackle, I think Isaac Torres goes for a touchdown.
Quarterback keeper, but he's that was by Hollister.
So I think anytime you get an opportunity to punish the quarterback when he's holding the football, you got to do it in an aggressive way. Takes one of the options out of their single wing type offense.
Coming up again, and jumping offside was Simpson. That'll cost him 5. That's a huge mistake right there. They stop him for no gain on the first play and then give him 5 on the penalty. Got to watch the ball. Rolling out, looking in the corner, and number 2 is Torres, drops the ball. That was right in his hands. That'll bring up 3rd down.
That's the kind of defense you like to play when they play it for you and drop the ball. He's wide open.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
right
he was.
in the flat. Probably could have turned it upfield. So it's a 13-man defense for Bear River.
Quick handoff, fumble, and the quarterback got it back. Reynolds recovered his own fumble. He's a sophomore, 170, 5'10", and now they'll come in and attempt a field goal.
So I was watching this guy kick before the ball game. This is one of the better legs I've seen in a high school kicker.
Oh, he definitely has a – well, their JV kicker's not that bad either.
He was good too. That little lefty was he pounded the ball. But watch the elevation. If this is the same kicker, now they're having a little trouble getting the right players
This
in.
is Carter, the backup quarterback. He'll be doing he's doing the holding. And then they're going to do a little shift here. Let's see what's going on. Now he's looking to pass, throws it up, and he's going to get a touchdown. Well, what was that formation illegal, or are they checking that out? What happened? Somebody went to sleep over there. Wow.
Looked like the defense might have been crowded in, waiting for the quarterback to run the ball. Expecting. That was interesting. Good challenge on the formation but obviously no referee threw a flag.
High snap put down, and it's up and good. So right away with 2:51 left, it's 7-0. First one to score. Let's take a look at this formation and play here.
So this is the kind of formation you talk to the referees about before the ball game. You let them know what's going to happen so they're prepared for it and that nobody's surprised on the formation. You got your men on the line of scrimmage, men off the line of scrimmage, and just a little curl route out from one guy runs a post route underneath, and number 3 just turns it outside. Logan Rum, a big 6'3", 200-pounder. And their backup quarterback. Trickery worked.
Yeah, it certainly did, and that's look at the Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard, showing the Sutter Huskies up 7-0 here in the first quarter with 2:51 left to play.
So that's the kind of play that worked so well. When you looked at the defense for Bear River, they just were all stunned walking around. They couldn't believe what happened.
I think this is the first time they've trailed all year in five games in the start of the ball game. Big kick taken back in there by misplay, following his blockers, and he gets up. Good coverage in there. Gets across the 25, where the Bruins will take over 1st and 10. Take a look at that replay of that touchdown again.
I don't know what to call it. They're in field goal formation. So watch, the outside receiver runs a quick slant, and the guy that's facing the quarterback just loops outside. And looked like whoever the cornerback was.
That was Potts, but he
looked inside and
So back to live action, and Mastrella, the ball carrier, trying to go over the left side and doesn't pick up much. Maybe just got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Mastrella is actually averaging 14.5 yards per carry with 179 or 197 yards on the season, so he's got big playability.
Well, Voter looking for Mastrella, and now he's got a screen pass set up over here to O'Brien. O'Brien takes it, but then is knocked down right away. Maybe picked up about 5 or 6 yards. Let's going to give him 5. Bring up 3rd down. So
big tackle by Austin Greer there, number 35. Just laid the wood on David O'Brien.
Isaiah Baker comes in as wide receiver here. Bay's in the backfield. Going to be rolling out, looking. Now he throws right up the middle, and O'Brien, and that goes for short yardage. It's going to be short. They're going to go 3 and out here. Bring up 4th down. So that defense is kind of stymieing the Bruins here with 1:15 left to go in the first quarter.
They had some good plays called, but just a swarming good defense by Sutter just shut them down.
High snap, no rush, but then there's the low kick. It's going to be taken back there and fumbled, and then met him right at as soon as he got the ball. Coming up from the bottom of that pile, that was Potts, and he comes out holding his leg. So
good hustle by Jake. Hopefully that's just another little Charlie horse he got kicked maybe and helped himself off the field.
The ball is spotted on the Huskies' own 29-yard line.
It's a big challenge for the defense here, Marty, to stop them on the opening drive, and now they've got to put together something. They had them stopped again, and trick play cost them a touchdown.
All right. Referee blows the whistle, and it's inside. No, and fake handoff, and just got the pitch. Almost was knocked away. That could have been a fumble, and there was no Husky around that one. If it would have been dropped. He just got it away, but it went for a good gain of about 7 yards. So they continue to move the ball.
Jacob Gildia on that carry, just your standard triple option. Quarterback's going down and flips it to the trailing back.
Quarterback keeper. He gets sandwiched in there by Mastrella, and that'll be a 1st down. They continue to move the sticks.
So that is an option by the quarterback. He rides the fullback, sees he's almost like a lead blocker, pulls it out of his belly, and then just follows him into the hole. And had an opening there. If Mastrella doesn't come up and make a tackle, he maybe goes a long ways. This offense has got the Bear River defense on their heels.
Certainly does. There's a quick pitch, almost like a forward pass, but coming up and making that stop is O'Brien. Whoa.
Outstanding tackle by David O'Brien. Looked like Torres, number 2. Isaac Torres, their number 1 running back, had the corner, but good angle by David. Sure tackle.
Shotgun formation. And he's going to keep the ball, and then he's going to pass out in the flat. He got his man on the run, and then coming up and making that stop. That was Mastrella.
Again, that's almost like a running play. He rides the fullback, pulls it out, and just throws it to Torres, who's in the flat.
Well, that'll be a 1st and 10. There's your State Farm Insurance, Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard into the first quarter as the Huskies on the move again and leading 7-0 here in the end of the first quarter. You're watching exclusive coverage of the NorCal Game of the Week. There's your Marty Mortensen along with Rick Elwood bringing you all this exciting action. And there we go, Rick. Show the salute there. And
on the big screen.
On the big screen there. There you go.
It's Marty Mortensen, the Bear River voice for 19 years. And a pretty good golfer, I'll tell you that. So don't try to bet him out on the golf course.
And your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard zooming in on us. Don't forget to sign up on the All Access Pass to watch this exciting Bear River and Nevada Union football here throughout the season. TouchdownProductions.com. Go check it out. Get ready for an exciting season. 3 games a week. Just what the doctor ordered, right? So we're back to live action now. And a big run up the middle coming up, and Flores making the tackle, but Bear River doesn't have a stop for this single wing offense here tonight.
Just seem to be running right by the ball carrier. Coach Loke said it in the paper that we got to be careful. We got to play our keys. We can't be looking, trying to follow the ball with our eyes, because it's trickery and you'll lose it. So you just got to play your keys, and you got to just wait for the ball to come back to you.
2nd down and 3. And there's a handoff to first man through, and oh no, I missed it. I got fooled on that one. Even had the binoculars, and he pitched it out. Got the first down to the 30-yard line. They can continue to move the sticks.
And here's what we didn't see last week at Escalon. We saw the defense taking control, but we see tonight Bear River's kind of walking around now.
Yep. First man, and the quarterback keeper, and maybe picked up a yard on the carry. Man, I got the binoculars on it, and I still can't follow it.
So you almost got to tackle every guy coming out of the backfield.
Right,
That's why you got to play your assignment, because it looked like the first guy through had the football, and then through trickery, the quarterback pulls it back and then heads upfield. This is a well-designed offense that's been run for years at Sutter, and
inside handoff that time, but coming up and making that stop. And Torres, the ball carrier, and let's see who made that stop. That was Wooner.
So it's Wooner and Simpson, but it's 7 yards down the field.
Yeah.
Sorry to jump on the inside, Marty. On the
no,
sorry.
That was all right, because that's exactly what happened. So 3rd down and a yard. Quick handoff, and he'll get that first down. So he comes across the 20-yard line. Another first down. Continue to move the ball.
Good stop, though, by Jason Demosthenes. Drove him backwards, but not before we got the first down, huh?
So let's see if Bear River can tighten up the defense here.
First down Huskies at the 20.
Well, they continue to run the clock. They're not, as long as they can run the ball, they're not going to pass. And so they'll just keep running it until they can stop it. Second man through, but he picks up a couple of yards.
Davey O'Brien's got a tough task down here on the bottom. He's covering a 6'5", 190-pound receiver, a junior, who probably is a decoy, like you're saying, Marty.
Got a man in motion. They pitch back, and let's see. They're going to get him for a short game. There's a flag down. Let's see if it was Hollister snuffed that play out, and may have been a block in the back. Holding by the Huskies. That should move them back.
So the one referee gave an interesting signal. It almost looked like a wraparound, like a hug. Like a hug penalty. But nice job by Connor Hollister going to the ball.
That'll bring up 2nd down now and 15, maybe into a passing situation. 9:24 left to go in this half. It goes fast when you're running the ball.
And they're confidently running the ball.
Yeah, they're moving the chains. Shotgun formation. A fake handoff, and now he's going to try to run it, but he's not going to go anywhere. So that'll bring up 2nd down and about 15-yard line.
Outstanding, too, by Ryan Tannum in there, too. Jimmy Vaughn and Ryan Tannum just stuffing that up in the middle. Good job by those guys. So now they may have them. Going to call a timeout.
Yep. Timeout. All right, timeout on the field, and we'll be right back in just a minute.
Anything Green Hydroponics is your source for hydro systems, grow lights, and soils. Anything Green offers a complete range of organic nutrients as well as fungicides, miticides, and predatory bugs. Anything Green Hydroponics has just received this year's soil. Get your totes, pallets, or individual bags. Stay tuned for future workshops. It's all at Anything Green Hydroponics.
We're back, third down and 15 yards for a first down. There's a wraparound draw, and a good. Was that who was that? That was
Mason Picard. Looked like he came up and made the tackle.
Yeah, he
number
did.
24.
Yeah, I couldn't see the number. Yeah, because that was the old what they call a wraparound draw. They picked up some yardage, but now they're going to try to go for a field goal. It looks like.
Very interesting. Just laid it on his back. He waited, and but Picard made a nice move, nice tackle.
It was a good thing, too. Snap low, put up, and let's see if that's going to be good. And no good. So Bear River and Holes, that's got to be the defense has got to feel very good about that.
An emotional lift. Hey, good to see Drew Kramer back in the ballgame. Last week he played his heart out, and he was in and out of the game against Escalon, banged up, but good to see Drew back on defense.
There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard here in the middle of the second quarter. 7-0 in favor of the Huskies.
Good time to put together a good drive, get back to where we had that first down and then had an unfortunate penalty with 12 men in the backfield. Or 12 men on the field. And
yeah.
They were probably all in the backfield.
They were. They had
you
five
saw
guys.
Them there.
I saw 5 guys in the backfield, one just standing there going, what, am I supposed to be in here? Okay, here come the Bruins.
It's homecoming.
Yeah. In motion, Mastrella, and then they give it to Bays, and he takes it up over the left side. Austin Bays, the ball carrier, picks up a couple.
So Austin can make a lot happen, right? But he's a big, powerful runner, just back after an injury. But those offensive linemen got to start doing what they did last week and start driving some of the Sutter defensive line away from the football. They got to take control of the offensive line.
Peyton Turner comes into the ball game for the Bruins. Hollister goes out. Looking to pass, and it goes deep, and that's Olina. Caught it in bounds, and that ball would have been thrown a little bit more to the inside. That's touchdown. Olina's got great speed.
Good route, good.
Did you see
he
that?
Just timed himself well under the football. I thought he might have had a step out of bounds, but the referee was right there, Marty, and you're right.
Take a look at that replay, Mike.
So look at the arm strength of Voter. He just throws it up over the top. Olina runs right by the corner. Corner goes, whoops, I'm beat. Drop it. And Olina, great catch. Ooh, he had 1 foot. That looked pretty close.
Right on the line, but there's no replay.
No, that's a great throw, great catch.
So the Bruins trying to put something together. The same play again, but now a Voter overthrows him. Rushed that a little bit. Referee had a good look at it.
Yeah, he certainly did. He was right there.
Right there, yep.
Good call, but like you said, Marty, if it was thrown, but then that's the way to throw it to the outside, so it's either completed or incomplete.
Yep.
Can't be intercepted.
So here come the Bruins now. Pitch back to, and he gets tripped up. He had blockers in front of him, and one of the linemen, I think that was number 74 for the for Sutter. That I don't have a 74 on our roster either, but he saved a big gain right there.
Yeah, number 51, Logan Hundridge was in there too. It looked like Davey was going to break it, didn't it?
Yeah, he did. He had two blockers out in front of him too, and the lineman was on the ground and just reached out and grabbed his ankle.
That's the same play David ran for 59 yards and a touchdown against Escalon last week.
Looking to pass. Plenty of time. Now he's thinking about running, still looking. He's got a man wide open there, but then he couldn't get it to him. That was Olena wide open and just couldn't see him and couldn't get the ball to him.
A lot of pressure coming on Jason from the backside, so he probably didn't feel comfortable planting his feet and letting it go.
So now the Bruins will have to kick with 6:27 left. Good snap. And there's the kick heading for the sideline. But it comes back in, picked up, and then almost brought down, but then picks up about 5 more yards as Mayhem on the field there. Coming up as Picard leveled him at the end. Ball will be spotted on about the 11-yard line. No, maybe not. It's the 16-yard line. There it is, the 16.
So last week, Sutter, unfortunately for them, turned the ball over 4 times, fumbled. They certainly looked more sure-handed tonight, so they probably worked on it this week in practice.
There's a handoff, and coming up and making the flag down, but they hand off over the right side, stops the clock with 6:08.
Jacob Gildia, number 32, the 5'10", 185-pound senior running back.
It's going to be against the Huskies.
Sometimes there's a reason those big holes open up, right?
Yeah.
Referees see it.
Must be a holding call. Yes, it is. Takes it back to about the 6-yard line. So see if Bear River can step up and hold him here. First down and 15, rolling out, looking, and I guess he handed that ball off to number 32, the big fullback, Gildia.
Take Landon Clark on the stop.
Gain of about 6 yards. Second down and about 9. Rolling out and passing, and he overthrows his man by about 5 yards. And on the, that was Picard on the defense there.
So we haven't seen Jake Potts, number 10, come back in. He got banged up on one of the punt coverages, and looking for him on the sideline to see if he's okay. Picard's coming in, doing a nice job.
So that'll bring up the third down and 9. Rolling out, looking, and out into the flat, and he's got his man. That's going to be a first down. Wow, there was breakdown on coverage there for the Bruins.
See, David O'Brien kind of got his hands going like, what's up with that? The guy just found the seam right there, and the quarterback just heaved it as far as he could throw it there.
Now it's 1st and 10, and trying to do a sweep. Coming up and trying to turn the corner, being brought Torres on the ball carrier, and coming up and making that stop is Mastrella, running him out of bounds along with Gunnar Simpson.
There's a pass play again. Quarterback just almost gets caught by Landon Clark, just heaves it. Running back finds a little seam right there, and Bear River defenders around him, but nobody able to slap the ball away, and frustration by O'Brien.
Back to live action, and on a rollout for a loss on the late handoff. That's to big number 32, Gildia. tackled down in there by Flores, and that'll be third down and about 3.
Nice job by Shane. He hasn't played much tonight, but he's in there and makes a nice big play on second down.
Handoff, quick handoff, and fake me, and also fake tandem. He tackled the wrong guy, and that's the guy I was watching.
But Landon was in there. Gunnar Simpson was in there.
So the Bruins hold with 4:25 and counting. The punt team comes in. Coming back is O'Brien and misplay.
That's a big hold, Marty. That's a strong show by the defense for Bear River.
Bear River calls a timeout, second timeout.
Were they thinking it's going to be a fake? They saw an alignment they didn't like?
All right, you're watching the NorCal Game of the Week, and we'll be right back.
We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Back to live action, punt formation. The Huskies back. O'Brien and misplay, and they kick it short. Good coverage in there by the Huskies. It takes a Husky bounce, and it'll be down about the Bear River 42-yard line, where good field position for the Bruins to start their 1st and 10.
Excellent field position to start this drive. 4 minutes.
Let's see if they can't put something together here. They've been struggling, get some yardage, a couple of penalties, and then have to punt. So Voter now rolling out after the fake, and he's got wide open, and it's going to be caught in there, and walking into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! That is Olina. I can't. It's hard with these numbers, and
outstanding.
Oh, man, what a call.
Well, we saw this last week by Jason Voter, his ball handling. We'll see this again. He just hides the ball. Looks like it's handed off underneath. He waits, hides it, and gives Olina a chance to come clear across the field. And Olina shows great speed to go to the football.
And he did. And he caught that ball and then outran the safety. So in for the extra point is Olina. And I think it's blocked. They've been struggling with that all year.
Well, they've had a lot of kicking changes, right? Yeah. So Olina and then
Britt last year.
Yeah, under 99 Sawyer Britt comes in a few times, but they just blew that up for Sutter.
Yeah, it looked like nobody blocked. There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Bear River comes away with a big score from about 56 yards on that touchdown pass play by Voter to Olina, and there's your score, 7-6, with 3:48 left to go in this first half.
That didn't take long. It was a 12-second play to score that. Boy, Jason did a nice job. He just waited, and Olina just kept coming, full speed, cleared, and just laid it up in there.
What? Take a look at the read, but look at the fake. Look at the 2 fake handoffs.
Outstanding fake by Jason Voter. Good ball handling. Just kind of lays it on, boom, fakes it. Now he just waits here, waits for it to clear, and Olina comes clear across the field. It's a 53-yard field, and he comes across coming that way, and then just outruns his guy to the end zone.
Just stayed in bounds.
Yeah, good footwork by Ben.
There's the kickoff, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. That ball was heading was heading for the sideline, and then just hit and kicked to the right. So Bear River caught a break there. The ball go out to the 20. 3:48 left to go in the half. 7-6 your ball game, as illustrated there on the Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. So Bear River held them to 3 and out. Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff. And stop for a little bit of a gain. Oh, Brian and Mastrella in there on the tackle. That's good for about, but they get 5 yards almost on every carry.
So amazing they get 5 yards on a carry, then 3rd and 2, and they couldn't get that too. So
there's a handoff that's not going to go anywhere. That's stacked up by the whole left side of the Bruin line.
So they just pounded in there, and a good job by, I think it's Ryan Tannum in there, big number 52.
3rd down and short for the Huskies. 3rd down.
Jimmy Vaughn in on there on that tackle, along with Gunnar Simpson. 3rd down and about 2. And I don't know if did he make it or not. Let me see. He might be short.
Husky ball carrier only gets up to about the 28.5, 29 yards.
So they're going to have to, with 2:35 left,
it's going to bring up 4th down.
They may go for it.
Boy, the quarterback on that one, if he would have kept the ball, he was so wide
open.
as
I
he
know.
came around this end. So
Bear River's got so many guys on the field here now. I guess maybe they might not be kicking on 4th down here. Let's see what they do. Maybe they'll try to draw him offside. This is pretty dangerous territory in there. Quick handoff, and I don't think he made it. Bear River's going to take over, and good position here. He only got to the 30-yard line. It's going to be over on downs, I believe. What do you think, Rick?
I agree, Marty. There's the sign by the referee. So 1st down, they get 7 yards.
Yeah.
And we question why they can't get a couple more. I just got to hand it to that defensive front for the Bear River Bruins. Just an outstanding job, just standing up a mano and stopping that offensive line for Sutter, bringing down the ball carrier.
Here's a chance for the Bruins right here. Pitch back to O'Brien, kind of cutting it back inside, picking up a few yards. They're tackling the ball, and he's going to get inside the 20-yard line down to the 19. And but the clock continues to run. I think Bear River's only down to 1 timeout left.
1st down.
Oh, wait, he picked up 10. They
great
stopped
run
the clock.
by Davey.
Boy, he did that all on his own.
I hope he doesn't mind me calling him Davey, right? Maybe that's his grade school name, but it's David O'Brien. Great running.
Yep.
And good control of the football too. They did try to rip it out.
They did. So now Voter is going to roll out, looking into the right over the middle of the Hollister, and he gets down to about the. Did he fumble the ball in the end zone?
Looked like he fumbled in the end zone.
And is recovered by the. Oh boy, that's a heartbreaker right there. And it's a touchdown.
Right.
Who came up with it? Was he down in the end zone?
Well, looked like one of the Sutter guys thought the ball went out of the back of the end zone for a touchback, but looks like maybe Olina fell on it back in the back of the end zone.
Let's take a look at this replay and see what happens.
Good hit. Looks like I'm not sure he even had control of it fully, but right there in the back of the end zone, scrambling for the ball, looked like Ben Olina.
Boy, that would be instant replay in the NFL, and I don't think he had control. He did take a step, but the ball was knocked away.
Didn't look like he ever had it put away in his possession.
And now they're going for 2, and the Huskies call timeout.
So now there's going to be a plea in high school football for instant replay.
All right. You're watching the Bear River Bruins on the NorCal Game of the Week, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to Plaza Tire and Automotive Service in Grass Valley. At Plaza Tire and Automotive Service, the customer comes first. We only do what's right for the customer, not necessarily what's right for business. Third generation family member, learned all that I know from my Grandpa Fred, my dad, my Uncle Mike, my grandma. My entire family's been a huge part of learning about the automotive industry. Grass Valley is our 4th location, and you can also find us in Colfax, Penn Valley, and Nevada City. I am Blake Hauser, and I welcome you to join us for the grand opening at our Grass Valley location.
Well, we're back to live action as the Bruins are going to go for 2 on that recovered fumble in the end zone. Rolling out to his right, looking, got a man, and he's caught it. And that was to David O'Brien in the end zone for 2. So that brings the score to 14-7. As that was a great rollout there and a great hands by O'Brien. There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Bear River with 2 quick scores here at the end of the second quarter. And it is 14-7 with 1:14 left. Here's the replay of that.
What, we got the extra point here? So just a rollout to the right?
No, this is the touchdown.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here.
So Hollister releases in the middle, cuts to the left. Voter finds him, throws back across the field. So boom, boom.
Oh, he did have control. Yeah.
5-yard line, the ball squirts into the end zone. I believe that's Olina diving to make that recovery in the end zone. About 7 or 8 Sutter guys around it, but good job by the one.
I didn't see who came up. We're back to live action now on the kickoff. Ball is going to be kicked and caught at about the 5-yard line. Coming up, he's got a lane, then he cuts to the outside, and Bear River swarms over on their special teams and stops him. So that's got to be a big lift for the Bruins.
What do you think? They scored 2 times in a matter of
just
2 minutes?
Yeah.
3 minutes?
And plus the fact that defender, the safety was right there, and the ball was squirted right under his legs into the end zone. You got to be having some luck with you.
Yeah, that oblong ball does some funny things.
Boy,
right?
doesn't it? It's not like a baseball rolling.
Oh, you're right. They would have rolled right to the shortstop for a baseball.
All right, the Bruins are looking to – no, they're going to run the ball, and coming up and making that stop is Hollister and also Flores.
Again, another pop for 8-9 yards, just right, boom, first down. They're getting some good yardage, and then seems like the defense stiffens.
Here's a handoff, a keeper, and coming up and making that stop was Wooner. And he got the first down, stops the clock. Clock starts to run again. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Handoff over the right side, but coming up and making that stop, that was Flores again. He's playing a great game here tonight on defense.
Oh, he really is.
He's limping a little bit,
He's stepping it up, but since Jake Potts went out early on a coverage of a punt.
All right, 18 seconds left to go in this half. Bruins, it looked like they were going to go into the locker room trailing 7-0, and all of a sudden they break loose with that big long pass to Olina for the touchdown, and then they hold them on 4th and short. I don't know why they wanted. Well, they've been gaining a lot of yardage on whenever they run the ball, but Bear River stepped up with the defense, shut them down, took over the ball, and then drove it down and got that touchdown to Hollister. Hollister to Olina. That sounds like an assist.
So you can't let them break your back here, though. You got to stand up on defense. You got to stop them. They don't have a passing attack.
He's going to pass it this time. Big rush, and they're looking, going to throw it long, and going up and knocking it away is O'Brien.
That's a right play by David O'Brien. Good go, but knock it to the ground. Don't knock it in a tip drill.
Yeah.
because the receiver almost had a shot, but smart move by David O'Brien to go in and just slap it down.
So they'll probably try to throw that one more time. Got this lonesome end out here.
So I say they don't have a passing attack. They can throw the ball, but it's not their strength.
No. So let's see, looking, and they're going to throw it and try to get them, set it up as a run, get out of bounds, and they got 4 seconds left. That looked like number 18. Valley. So that'll set up a first down with 3 seconds left on the 50-yard line. So now you got to watch for the Hail Mary. Bear River will go into prevent defense here, I think.
Yeah, hoping for a pass interference or something. Still got to put pressure on the quarterback.
There's another quick pass, and they're going to throw it again. But I think that didn't make it, but he got down close to the. Who's hurt down there for the Bruins?
Boy, someone's down.
That's 81 Clark.
Is it Clark? Boy, that's unfortunate, the last play of the half.
Yeah. But that looked like a forward pass. There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Bear River up on top going into halftime at 14-7 as they work over Landon Clark out there, the junior, 6'5", 190. You're watching exclusive coverage of the NorCal Game of the Week, Bear River, on your touchdownproductions.com. He's up.
Hi, everybody. Gil Dominguez.
And Teresa Dietrich.
And we welcome Pioneer Motors to the NorCal Game of the Week.
Pioneer Motors is where you go for trucks. We have a huge selection of lowered, lifted, and four-wheel drive trucks.
At Pioneer Motors, we have a huge selection of all-wheel drive vehicles like Audi, Volvo, and Toyotas, to name a few. Looking for a fun car to drive? Come on down to Pioneer Motors and see our huge selection of Mini Coopers, hatchbacks, and luxury cars too.
Remember, it's Pioneer Motors right here in Grass Valley.
The best cars at the best prices with great friendly customer care.
With this huge selection, why go anywhere else? Shop local.
So here come but we don't have any information, but here's we're back here at the halftime where the princesses, and one of them will be crowned the queen of homecoming. So we'll have to just wait on Brian Hudson to give us the call, because we didn't get our information on who's who in each car. Nice Corvette to start things off with.
I'll take the Firebird. I think it's the second one, right? Or a Camaro.
Yeah, that looks like that could be that's 4 on the floor there, buddy. That's a hot-looking car.
There's yours that you drove to Sacramento High School.
Yeah.
That 61 T-Bird there.
Well, I was out of high school by then. That looks like a 58 T-Bird.
You didn't have a convertible, though, did you?
No, I had a 1950 Oldsmobile V8.
What'd that thing weigh?
Oh boy, it was a big car. But there is. I don't know if we can pick up all of the announcements from the students who will be telling us all about this homecoming parade of real fancy cars, along with the princesses and the.
Coming around the track now is our freshman homecoming prince
Logan enjoys playing sports and hanging out with friends. We asked him what does he think his parents were doing on a Friday night in the 80s, and he said going bowling.
You can spot Morgan flying high and toe touching every Friday night. We asked Morgan what character from the Breakfast Club she is most like and why. She said the basket case because she can be crazy.
Up next is our sophomore court, Mallory Rapp and Jeremy Cummings.
In her free time, Mallory likes to read and play volleyball. We asked Mallory if she could see any band from the 70s, who would she choose and why? She said Pink Floyd, even though she's not just another brick in the wall.
Jeremy likes to play football and eat pizza. And he said his favorite thing about disco is being able to get down and jiggy with it.
That looks like is that a Camaro? Yeah, it is. Very well done. Oh, El Camino, that one, yeah.
Michael enjoys hiking, boating, and shopping. And if he could be any member of the Beatles, he would choose Paul McCartney because he wants to hear him whisper words of wisdom.
Grace is one of our future farmers in America who spends more time in the water than on land. We asked Grace what comes to mind when she hears the word Woodstock, and she said it would make a cute name for a beaver. And coming around now is our senior homecoming court. First up is Joe Kajewski and David O'Brien, being replaced by Chance Belden.
Chance Belding is taking the place of David O'Brien because Coach Logue wouldn't let him come out.
We asked for bump, set, or spike, and why.
I think he's got more important things to be worried about at halftime than
exactly
driving
right.
around in a T-Bird, huh?
Yep.
Favorite hobbies include disregarding the naysayers and being the best at everything he does.
That certainly is true.
Outstanding athlete, isn't he?
It certainly is. Great basketball player, too. So Chaz Belding is the
Next up, we have Lacey Theodore and Kiki Kirby.
For who?
got a halftime score for Nevada Union against Wood Creek on homecoming there. It's 28-10 in favor of Wood Creek.
Because you never know if you're going to catch her, and it always gets the ladies.
Lisa likes to line dance and ride horses off into the sunset. We asked Lisa, what does doo-wop music mean to you? And she said it is an expression of her deepest fears and passions. We also asked who her biggest inspiration is, and she went with Cesar Chavez. Finally, we have our 2015 homecoming king, Nate Thompson.
Nate Thompson, Touchdown Productions camera operator. Happy for him. He's the homecoming king.
Look at Nate sitting in there smiling in that roadster. Why, I wondered why he wasn't handling a camera for us tonight. He's doing more important things. Look at him.
Exactly right.
And he said, some kids when you're only
He's a good water polo player.
Look how shy he looks.
Yeah.
Those pink cheeks. I'm going to have to get on old Nate.
Isabella is from the land down under, so we asked her what her favorite thing about America is. She said the accents and the bright yellow school buses. We also asked if she prefers kangaroos or wallabies, and she chose kangaroos even though they're vicious. Finally, we asked how big the size of the spiders are in Australia, and she said the size of a cantaloupe.
A spider?
Let's give it up for our 2015 Fall Homecoming Chorus.
There it is.
Outstanding.
Yeah, nice job. There you can check that one at the at the door there. That's memories of a lifetime for all these young persons.
But Marty, can you remember your homecoming queen?
I can't remember homecoming.
I'm trying to think for my homecoming queen. Gilbert M. Dominguez was in high school with me back in Los Angeles, but could have been Peggy Dunnigan. How about that, Gil? Was it Peggy Dunnigan? And her husband of 37 years now today, Stan Perkins, was the king. So we can remember some things back to those days, Gil.
Hey, mine's so far back, it's out of the memory cells.
That's before the earth had cooled, right, Marty?
That's exactly right.
Look at old Nate. Look at the big smile on Nate's face. You think he's not having a good time tonight?
I wonder if looks like he's going to be churning some butter with that hat on.
Great job by the Touchdown Production camera crew getting all these events, and good job, guys and gals out there. Looks like somebody's a little chilly there next to Nate. She's
looks like the Queen says, I want to get back into the stands with that blanket. Brian Wells, Josh Cullen, Jennifer Suku, and Teresa Dietrich on the cameras tonight. Doing a fine job.
They're starting the third quarter in that Folsom Del Oro game. At the half, it was Folsom 10, Del Oro nothing, so a close one. They are starting the fourth quarter between Elk Grove and Grant. That is a great matchup of highly ranked teams. Elk Grove 42, Grant 7.
There's your homecoming for 2015 here at Bear River High School, and we'll be right back with the second half.
Your car is one of the most important assets you own. And Reeby's Auto Parts is dedicated to helping you keep it in tip-top condition. Reeby's Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business since 1956. We have a friendly and knowledgeable staff, and as a Napa Auto Parts dealer, you're sure to find the right part you need from either of our 2 Nevada County locations. You can always count on Reeby's to be there when you need us. It's Reeby's Auto Parts in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Back to J. David Ramsey Stadium, campus of Bear River High School. Marty Mortensen along with Rick Elwood. Bear River leading 14-7 as we start this third quarter. And Bear River will receive. They'll be moving from our left to our right. And we've got 24 minutes of exciting football action, Rick.
Pretty exciting. Good to see Landon Clark, number 81, who was banged up on the last play of the game on that big double pass by Sutter. Looked like he's warming up and is certainly going to be available for the second half.
There's the kickoff. It's going to be taken in there by, that's misplay. He's getting some moves, but they corral him down at about the 30-yard line. Maybe they'll spot it on the 29, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bruins. He was only about 3 moves away from taking that to the house.
Looked like he was trying to get a move to break to the outside. Number 29, Zach Harrison, put a good hit on him and slowed them down, but still good field position to start the second half, Marty. And we talked about they got to set a tempo coming out here quick and kind of establish an attitude.
Full house backfield. Handoff, and the ball carrier.
That's Austin
Bays, yeah, still moving. Look at the scrum they've got. Bays continues to, they can't even bring him down. I mean, he picks up about close to 6 yards on the play.
So I just guessed it was Austin Bays because nobody went down. The pile looked like a scrum, and good hard running.
They come up quick. Swing around, and there's a good block in there by Bays, and that goes to O'Brien. That'll be a first down as they swing to the right.
So I like that play where Voter just turns and pitches it to O'Brien, and that play gained a lot last week against Escalon, and Davey almost broke it one time earlier and just got tripped up, but he's last 2 times has gained some nice yardage on that toss.
Bays behind Voter and shotgun formation. It's a pitch back to Bays, and he cuts it around the right side, and he
good night delivers a blow.
Boy, did he ever! He just lowers his shoulder, and that's his bum shoulder too.
Whoa! So that's the first time I've seen Austin Bays get a breakout run. Now we did see him a couple of times against Union Mine, but when he got to the corner, he just turned it up, and like a bull, just lowered his shoulder. That's an aggressive run by a sophomore.
He could do some punishing to the secondary. Mastrella, he cuts back, and he got some yardage. Could be close to the first down. It was a first down.
So again, the pitch going the other way to Mastrella, so
and the
pretty good tempo.
Yeah, lead block by Bays.
So did you say Bays is like a future farmer?
Yeah, he's FFA.
Okay, is he going to be wrestling those cows, doing that stuff, rodeo stuff? Or?
No. Future farmer is completely different.
Okay.
Illegal procedure looks like.
Well, I could just see him jumping off a horse and wrestling down a steer.
No, they don't do that. They raise animals and come on, man. You know future farmers.
You think I've been to the city way too long?
Well, you've spent way too much time in Los Angeles. They don't even know what a bull or a horse or a steer is, for criminy sake.
Well, we thought when we grew up in Los Angeles, we thought Safeway grew all the food.
Yeah, there you go. So they had a 5-yard illegal procedure. Let's see what they're going to.
They marked it off. Huh?
Yeah, 5 yards, and it'll be first down and 15. Pitch back to O'Brien, looking for a hole. Following Connolly, number 74, and picked up a couple. No, that was Sanders. He was following Sanders.
Yeah, David just gets in there, looks for some openings, tries to cut back, and good pursuit defense by Sutter. But looks like David's just about one block away from breaking it. Gained back almost the illegal procedure, so.
Well, they're playing almost 8 up on the line of scrimmage, and that should be set up a passing situation. Inside handoff to Mastrella. He's got some yardage. He's spin move, gets down. He's probably close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Well, outstanding call. Same pitch fake and then a turnaround hand underneath to Mastrella. Nice block by Jimmy Vaughn. Jimmy's he's limping out there.
Yeah.
Looks like he's hurting. But again, that offensive line taking control again.
Let's bring up a big third down here. Third down and about close to 6. Full house backfield again. And they're going to give it to Bays, and he grinds it down for the 37-yard line. A couple of yards short of the first down, about 3.
So
pick up fourth down.
Decision time for Bear River. Just the other side of the 40, Marty. You can't kick a field goal, right? You almost got to go for it.
Oh, yeah, they're 4-down territory here. See what play they bring in here. Well, full house backfield again. Bays again, and he stopped, and he's not going anywhere. They stopped him. Oh, boy. Well, you can only run that play so many times, and that's the problem.
He hit it in there hard, gave it everything he had. There's just no room to go, and the he had no spread out on the formation, so Sutter has 11 men in the box.
Yep. Especially when they go into that full house backfield and the defenders come up. They got to fake that and do a little rollout.
Got to get to the perimeter.
Yeah.
Challenge because it's all stuffed up inside.
So a big stop in there by a drive that ate up about 4 minutes of the clock. Bear River comes away with no points. Trying to get the chain set up. Head coach Reynolds is talking to the referee. Starting to get a little chilly here.
Feels like fall's in the air, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. But one thing I like about this new field, about this time of night with the humidity up, it was really slippery.
Oh, last year,
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
But with this, it's pretty much the same field all game long. Quick handoff up the middle, stopped in there for short yardage. Connor Hollister in there on the tackle along with Gunnar Simpson. And number 12, Shane Flores. But yet they still get 5 yards.
Yeah. Well, it's a quick hitting Jake Potts in there back on the corner. Landon Clark challenging himself to get up and get ready.
They had Jimmy Vaughn had him, but you can tell Jimmy Vaughn's hurting because that's a couple times a night he has stopped him in the backfield but hasn't been able to hold on. And so you can see him limping there. He's one tough kid though.
It does look like he's trying to catch his breath. And
another 5-yard gain.
Not set on defense.
Well, they do that shift. There you go.
Yeah, there's Jimmy getting up again.
Just getting up real slow.
He's saying, I'm okay, but Jason Demosthenes going to come in and replace him, give him a break.
Yeah. Handoff, and they stopped that. Oh, a second man through. I went for the wrong guy, and so did everybody else.
I'll tell you what, if he stays outside, he runs a long way, but he cuts it up inside, and right there was Mistrella and Potts to tackle him. But if he kept going to the perimeter, that quarterback would have had a lot of yardage to run. Bad decision.
So now it's 3rd down and 3.
Good tackling by Mistrella and Potts.
Let's see if the Bruins can come up with a stop. Pass over the middle, and it's going to be short. No, let's see, did he catch it?
Yeah, they're going to call it a catch.
They're going to call it a catch. Boy, that was a call we haven't seen yet tonight.
Caught the defensive backfield off guard. They got sucked up with the run.
Yeah. Had he laid that out a little bit farther, that could have been 6 points.
Could have been 6.
He just threw it a little short. Nice comeback for that catch. That Hollister in there on the stop. That's the ball carrier once again was Gildea. They're one of their ace running backs.
Yeah, Gildea's the second leading ball carrier for them with over 280 yards for the year already.
But a gain of 5. And there's a big hole again, and Mistrella is the first one to hit him. Shane comes in along with Simpson on the tackle, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Or just a little bit longer than a little 4.5. So Bear River's going to have to put a stop on here, I think. They did it a couple times already, but this is 4-down territory. They might attempt a field goal, but they don't get this. Shotgun formation in motion.
Oh, he's turning upfield.
Yeah, and did he catch it? He did. Touchdown.
Wow.
Huskies.
Isaac Torres, looked like he turned up the field and he would have been in motion.
Isaac Torres, that ball was thrown short, And that was a big play. Stuns the Bear River crowd here. Extra point would
I think it shocked the defense too.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe it was underthrown. Nobody went for the ball from a defensive point of view, but Isaac Torres sold out and dove and made the catch.
Ball's put down and kicked, and that looks good. He was like a straight-on kicker, didn't it?
It does.
Sutter 14. So there's your 5:50 left to go in this third quarter. They come out on their first possession. They stop Bear River, and now they march down the field for a tying score.
Well, when you run the ball 5, 6, 7 yards a carry, you don't have to have a great passing attack.
No.
It's just through some deception. And watch this. Torres just goes in motion across the formation. I thought he turned up a little bit quick. Just gets deep. The quarterback gives it all he's got. There's a little hole right there, and Torres just dives into the hole.
I thought that ball hit the ground, but when I first saw it, but they called no. They said he had control of it.
That's a tough call for a high school referee,
Yeah.
boy. Love to see that in 6 or 7 angles in instant replay. Because I agree with you, Marty. It looked
like when I saw it the first time, I thought it hit the ground, but
he came up with it.
Yep. So O'Brien and misplay back to receive the kickoff. Going to be a short kick. Be taken in there. I didn't see who it. Oh, I didn't see who it was. Take a look at that.
Look at that. Let's see if it does hit the ground there, Marty. That's a heck of a sellout by. Well, it's
hard to tell. The referee
too
was
quick.
Yeah.
I know those two Bear River defenders were.
They weren't
shocked.
expecting that.
Good job by the camera and the truck.
David O'Brien near the 40.
We're back to live action. We're missing a little bit, but
I think we got to check this pass out. And it looked
like O'Brien was flat-footed, and he just that's right in the gut.
Yeah,
That's
it looks like okay.
It's a heck of a catch.
Yep.
Good job by the camera crew and the truck.
Back to live action, and O'Brien picks up almost 5 on that carry. Bays in the backfield behind Voter. Pass, and good block on the comeback, and they got in the corner, but I might be, let's see, is it out of bounds?
Yeah,
incomplete.
Out of bounds.
I couldn't see. Somebody protected Voter with a comeback block, and I didn't see who it was, but that's
number 29, Austin Bays, kind of peeled off, yeah. Protected his backside. Nice job. And
he had the wherewithal to do that because he was being chased down there. 3 receivers out to the left. High snap, wraparound draw to Bays. He's got some speed, and he goes up. Now there's going to be a flag.
Little face mask, it looked like.
Let's see what they call that.
No, it's Jason Demosthenes not happy. Neither is Isaiah Connolly.
Well, let's threw the flag right at the point of they tackled him.
Looked like it could be like almost a helmet to the head, but they're going to call it off. Okay.
Helmet to helmet contact on the
Defense, that'll mark off 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
I love that call for a safety reason. It's a difficult call for a referee because there's always helmets colliding in there.
Yeah, right. But he led with his helmet. That was the whole thing.
Okay, so
that's why they called that. Pitch back to Bays, trying to turn it around the corner, and he goes for a couple, maybe a yard.
Look at him. He turns the corner, gets up, he hustles back to the huddle.
For the Huskies. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10, so he did just get back to the line of scrimmage. Uh-oh. Looking right down in the middle. That's Hollister. He holds on to the ball this time and gets close to a first down, and they're going to give him a first down. 3:56 left to go in this 3rd quarter. That was a kind of a high snap. Voter was able to recover it and got it to that inside play. That thing's been open every team they play.
It's like Hollister just kind of waits,
Yeah.
sneaks out, finds a little hole in the zone, but good ball handling by Jaser. The ball was on his helmet for a little bit, it looked like, and didn't panic, brings it down, nice throw and catch to Hollister.
Vaughn over the ball. And there's an inside handoff to Bays, holds on to it and continues to drive forward for maybe 4 yards, got down to about the 24-yard line. No, they were spotted at the 23, so now.
5. 2nd and 5.
So Bear River's finding a running game here.
Looks strong, got to keep it going. Good aggressive hole hitting by Austin Bays. Doesn't seem concerned about that shoulder a bit.
No. There's a handoff around the right side, and that is still on his feet, still going, all the way down to about the 1 yard line. Austin Bays. Wow. Did that all on his own.
So he finally got to the corner, lowers the boom, breaks the tackle, just keeps going.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're going to have a full house backfield, and guess who they're going to hand it to?
I would give it to Austin Bays.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what, 2 plays ago, too, he helped up the defender.
No, they're not going with that. Now they give it to Bays, and he'll kind of run it. He gets stopped. I think they're keying on him now.
Defensive play there by the Huskies. First man on the stop was 33.
So that play just didn't have the same intensity.
No.
It just looked like it was soft. The offensive line just didn't seem to fire out.
The outside linebacker, 33, Justin Cryer, made that stop. Big play right there.
It's probably the toughest yardage in football right here.
Yeah, right, sure is. Bays behind Voter. Pitch it back to Mastrella, cuts it back inside, and let's see if his forward motion takes him in. No, I think they held him. See where they spotted on about the half-yard line. This is tough yardage down there.
It's just, everybody groups up inside, and I think you got to split the formation a little bit. This is where a Voter likes to roll out and hit David O'Brien or Mastrella in the flat.
I don't know if you want to give away a pass at this point in time. So they get the full house backfield. Give it to Bays. Oh, Bays is just met right at the line of scrimmage, and he just got knocked back. Wow. I mean, he was hit and hit hard.
Yeah, outstanding defensive penetration. Bays just had nowhere to go, couldn't get up a head of speed. 54, Jose Valle in there, a 6'1", 295-pound senior.
So Bays comes out, Wood goes in. So let's see what play they put in on here on this one. This got to be some sort of rollout. Pitch back to O'Brien, cuts it inside, and I don't know if he made it. I don't think so. Wow. First and goal on the 1.
Tough way to turn over the ball, but a great stop by Sutter. 3 times pounded it in there.
Wow, that's got to be demoralizing for the Bruins.
I think they feel they got nothing to lose here. That they certainly put Sutter in a hole here on the 1 yard line, but I think that change in momentum, I think it boosts Sutter, and
absolutely.
Their running game comes out strong.
Bear River's got to be down a little bit now. And there's a quarterback sneak, and he maybe gets a yard. So the clock continues to run down here in the third quarter. A big, big defensive stand in there by the Huskies.
Yeah, they had some big boys up front. Big number 54, Jose Valle in there again. That stopped David O'Brien.
Quick handoff and right up the middle, and it goes maybe for a couple. That should end the third quarter, and it does. And they're going to mark it on about the 6-yard line. So that was quite an exciting quarter. Bear River had a chance to go ahead and just couldn't get that ball in from the 1-yard line.
Boy, it's hard after Austin Bays makes a nice run, powerful run down to the 1.
There's your State Farm Insurance Brian Hollister scoreboard showing a tie score here going into the fourth quarter at 14-14. And with that, we'll be right back.
Magnuson's Toyota and Scion is celebrating 25 years serving you in the foothills. Right now, Magnuson's carries the first all-electric SUV, and they're still the home of the Toyota Tundra. Magnuson's Dodge Chrysler Jeep is right down the street and features the new Ram diesel truck, Jeep Wranglers, and Grand Jeep Cherokee. It's Magnuson's Auburn Toyota and Magnuson's Dodge, both in Auburn.
In their mind,
here's a big play here. Third down, and he's going to be short of the first down by about 3 yards, so they'll have to punt. So Bear River stands and holds.
Jimmy Vaughn in there. Nice job by Big Jimmy, pounding it in there. And I think Gunnar Simpson made a big play there, too.
Connor Hollister comes out. Wood goes in. They should be able to get good field position. I don't know if they want to rush. They don't want to jump offside, that is for sure. So they got to watch the ball.
You still want to pressure the ball, though. You don't want to give them a chance to.
He's going to be kicking from his own end zone. Good snap. And it's going to be handled in there by misplay coming to the outside. And he's going to be knocked down about the 32-yard line, but Bear River takes over. Logan Worm made that great tackle there, so he couldn't break that away. And okay, you want to describe this play?
This was first down, so
this is Bays' run.
Bays' run. So gets to the perimeter, breaks his tackle here, just an arm tackle. Here's where he delivers a blow. Boom, boom. Breaks a leg tackle. Nice block downfield to help him out.
Yeah, but he missed. If he would have blocked that guy there instead of the other guy, it wouldn't have been stopped. But that was a great run in there by Austin Bays. Just couldn't get in.
Just couldn't.
Yep.
Good pursuit by Sutter to kind of hold Austin Bays out of the end zone. Looked like he was going to get in there. You're right, downfield, if there would have been one more misdirected block.
Here comes Bruins. Uh-oh. And there's a fumble, and they lose about 7 yards and take it all the way back to the 35-yard line. So Voter, they'll mark it on the 34.
So Jimmy Vaughn's really laboring out there.
Yep.
And I don't know if those are causing some snap problems to Jason. He's been a couple times he's mishandled it. Been high snaps.
All right, came over to the sideline, Voter did, and got a play from Coach Savoy, let's see if they're going to have to hurry or they don't want to be possible pass play here, I believe. Let's see, inside handoff fake to O'Brien looking. Now he's going to run it, and now he throws it, and the ball was, the back was hit before the ball got there.
Yeah, it looked like O'Brien might have had a potential defensive pass interference, or was that Hollister again, right in that little zone? Again, a confusing play. Wasn't a strong play. Voters either trying to make something happen, either roll the perimeter.
Now they tried yesterday with a snap to Bays instead of kicking the ball, and now they're gonna kick it right for the sideline. Let's see if it's gonna go out, and it kicks and it's downed in there on the 7-yard line. So good kick by Olena.
Good hustle by Riley, misplay, yeah. Nice kick out of bounds. Unfortunate though, because change of direction.
Yeah.
Sutter's got the ball right back where they were on the 6 or 7-yard line.
Yeah, that bad snap and that loss of 7 yards kind of put Bear River in a hole. So now they got to step up and hold them again with 9:32 left to go. And there's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard showing a score of all tied up. Handoff right up the middle. Right to the 11, gain of 4.
Flores right there again.
Jimmy Vaughn is.
He's hurting bad.
Yeah.
He's slow to get up on every play. He's got the heart of a champion.
Yeah,
he's up and back to his position. Doesn't want the coaches to think he's hurting and take him out, but sometimes that's not doing your team any good.
Keep by the quarterback. And tempers are getting a little short out there.
Yeah, they're getting a little chippy out there on the corner, but so good play by Connor Hollister to come in, slicing in, make a tackle. But I got to tell you, hustling right there and helping on the tackle, Jimmy Vaughn.
Yes, he is. So this is 3rd down and about 7. Let's see what they're going to do here. Handoff around the left side. He's going to get that first down. It might be short. Let's see if they're going to give him a 15. That's going to be 4th down. Good save in there by the offense is looking over there. They want to go for it, but that happened to them once before, and they're probably a little gun shy.
So they got a guy over there that makes all the calls named Ryan Reynolds. Said, hey, we tried that last time, guys. Maybe in the first quarter. It didn't go well for us. But this is a good opportunity. If you wanted to do a fake, you only need a yard.
Yeah. They could snap it to the mid. Oh, they're going to kick it. Oh, great kick. And it's going to be taken by O'Brien. Looking for a lane. Cuts it around. And he gets a good block. Now he's got some speed. He's turning it up the field. And they're going to tackle him about the 40-yard line. Wow.
Yeah.
He turned on the afterburners there, didn't he?
That was outstanding by set it up, good block in there, but tremendous pursuit by number 22, Tony Bucavillo.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. I mean, that's Tony, I'm sorry I butchered your name, but I want to tell you, buddy, nice play. Way to aggressively go after that tackle. Great speed to track down David O'Brien.
Danny Keegans comes into the ball game.
So I don't think I've seen Danny touch the ball yet.
And here comes on the
Wildcat.
Wildcat. That didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. They got to start putting the ball in the air, I think. Picked up about 3 yards on that carry, but those are tough yards.
Very tough. But remember, we've seen David throw it a couple times.
Yes.
He's got the ability.
Maybe that's what they're trying to set up here. So the Wildcat with O'Brien and Bays, and there's a handoff to Bays, and he couldn't get it. Boy, coming right in there, number 74. Looks like nobody touched him. comes up and makes that stop, and that's one of the names we don't have, unfortunately.
Gain of a yard. 3rd and 6.
It looks like Austin Bays got hit like maybe a Charlie horse right in the thigh, and he's limped off the field.
That's too bad.
Or they're just dragging him out.
Rolling out, it is going to be sacked way back on the 45-yard line. Wow, that was that play went nowhere.
Boy, Jason Voter was just looking for something to do and tried to spin out of a tackle. Good pursuit by Sutter. And got to tell you, the switch of the field with ball position.
Throw a flag. There they did. Number is that 53 or 33?
Like 33.
He took a cheap shot in there as that was Cryer. That's the one who saved the touchdown earlier.
Yeah, Justin Cryer is their leading defensive tackler. He's got almost.
Looks like Austin's got an ankle injury.
Justin Cryer with almost 50 tackles. Uncalled for there by Justin. One of the leaders on defense. He knows better, but we look over to the right. We see Austin Bays just stretched out there.
So the first down and 10 to the 16-yard line.
He's a tough kid, but he's taking a beating.
Well, he delivers a blow and takes a blow.
Yep.
And you said earlier, Marty, when they had him in the hospital doing some x-rays on the shoulder, they see a lot of growth potential for him. So he's still a developing young man, even though he looks strong.
Inside handoff, and they stop it, and they push him back for no gain. That's Gunnar Simpson.
Outstanding. That little trap underneath can break quickly.
It can, yeah.
Nice job by Gunnar. Good defense.
So 2nd down and 11 on their own 15-yard line. Bear River's creeping up too with their defense, looking for the run. Second man through, a big hole, and he just barrels over everybody for a 1st down. Wow.
Yeah.
Once you get by that line of scrimmage, it's you're picking up some yardage.
And their runners aren't afraid to deliver a blow either.
Watch this now.
Fake it underneath, just a quick handoff trap. Everybody's blocked down, just laying wide open. Is that David O'Brien there on the tackle? All right,
so it's 3rd down and short.
Got a chance to stop him here.
I thought he got picked up the 1st down, but I guess not. So the crowd comes to life here trying to. Oh, I just missed a block. Coming in there was Connor
Hollister. I think he stopped him.
Let's see where they.
No, he marked it ahead. I don't know. He gave him a good spot, but
no, they said he was short.
Great
defensive. Connor.
Good job by
Connor Hollister. He shot the gap there and slowed him up.
That's happening on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
So here's where I'd look at a fake. They got a different guy as their up back.
Well, low snap.
We'll quit calling that.
Yeah. O'Brien's got it, looking for a hole, and there's a flag comes in. That's normally against the offense.
That came flying from way to the side.
Now somebody else got hurt now. That's Connor. He's limping. He's a tough kid too, but he's you can tell he's really hurting.
So I see Bass moving pretty good on the sideline here. I mean, they taped up, they spatted up his ankle, so he's probably done for the night. It looks
Yeah.
like his ankle's taped up hard from the outside. All right, Marty, we've got 4:07 in the fourth, tied 14-14. Here's a chance to go down and win your homecoming game.
Yeah, it's looking to pass, throwing it way down the field, and that is caught. Heading for the sun down to 10-5. Touchdown Bruins! Olina! Oh my goodness, what a play. Jason Voter on that throw. My, oh my, oh my, that was some play. Led him perfectly, got by the safety, turned on the afterburners. Olina's got some deceptive speed.
Well, outstanding concentration.
Oh yeah.
And Jason Voter just got decked when he delivered that football. That was an aggressive, tough throw by Jason Voter. Good route, good concentration by Ben Olina, and then catch and run. He does have good speed, Marty. We saw it in the Union Mine game.
Yeah, now, remember what we've said in the previous games? Olina catches the ball, goes in for a long touchdown, comes back out to do the kicking, and he can't
He's
kick
tired.
it. Here's the replay on that. Now watch this. Just a look at that. Got by his guy.
Well, I tell you,
fades
Ben's
into
running so hard he's blurring the camera.
There you go.
But good job, good.
And then he.
Wow,
look
that's
at that.
Ben Olina. So we'll pick up his number here. That's a great throw, great catch.
All right.
So back to your thought, Marty. So Olina's kicking. He was a little tired after those runs against Union Mine.
Right.
He had some big scores.
And he had trouble with the extra point. Now this is a big extra point right here. They took a timeout. Well called, high snap, put down, kicked, and that looks good. And it is. Olina comes through with a big 3:56 left to go in this ball game. Some great. Now the special teams is going to have to.
So I'm going to give that extra point to Sean Gillis, number 16. It was a high snap. He quickly pulled it out of the air, got it down. It didn't disrupt Olina's timing on the kick. Nice job. Good execution by Bear River.
So there's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Bruins now up by 7, 21-14 with 3:56 to left to go in this ball game. And now this is where the special teams has got to step up and they may just try to lay it in here about the 25-yard line. Let's see what Olina does here. No, he's going to kick it deep. It's going to be taken at about the 4-yard line, and they're setting up a lane. But they stop him at the 25, so they'll take over with 3:50 left to go. And
good coverage.
Yeah, they did. They stayed in their lanes, and they were able to stop it.
Yeah, Shane Flores right in the middle of that.
Yeah.
And we got to give a shout out here. I got to get this number. Is it number 46 here? Number 43 just did an outstanding job on that.
R.J. Rogers.
Yeah, R.J. Rogers, outstanding job on kick coverage, stayed in your lane and took some major hits in the middle of that.
Well, Connor Hollister's back in the ball game, so.
Guess who number else is? Number 50,
50,
right?
yeah. Jimmy Vaughn's still in there. Let's see if they can hold him here. Shotgun formation in motion. Number 13, and he's looking to pass, trying it, and the ball is caught, and coming up and making the stop, big gain in there. That was David O'Brien, and we got a number 62 for the Huskies is down. That is Botello, but he's up.
So roll to the left, looked like Kyle Winter was going to get to him, then a little backside block picked him off, a throw to their big 6'5" wide receiver, Ben Holverost.
Handoff. Around the right side, he got some running room, and he's going to run it out of bounds. Looks like the defense is starting to run on empty now. I mean, they've been stretched all over the field.
And that offensive line is too. Everybody's, we're 3:23 left in the ball game. Both teams have given it. It's a hard-fought battle, and guys are running into each other. There's been some big-time hits.
Well, Bear River have to make a stand. Shotgun formation, and a handoff, and missed tackles. Still missed tackle, still going. And he's all the way down to the, see, Jimmy Vaughn had his hand on him.
Yep.
And it was no fumble, but saving tackle in there is O'Brien.
Somebody else is downfield. Is that
that's
Landon Clark?
No, it's Gunnar Simpson now.
That was a bull of a run there. But they blitzed and did get him.
All right, you're watching Bear River football on your NorCal Game of the Week, and we'll be right back.
It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out their new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
Back to live action as the Huskies are on the move here. Fake, looking for a pass. And he's going to be tackled in there. He still gets away. Can't believe that. And going to be chased down for first down. Somebody came over and hit him pretty hard. That was O'Brien, it looked like. Number 62 is back down on the ground again for Botello.
Well, they had
him for a loss.
Yeah, they did, and just kept his footwork good.
Yep.
Good aggressive athleticism by the quarterback, and a touchdown saving tackle.
Take a look at this.
Yeah, he's back to pass, rolling to the right. A lot of flow going to the right. Landon Clark's right there to knock him inside. Was that Jimmy that had a hand on him, and then Landon and.
He gets away from everybody, and he's still on his feet.
Shane Flores in pursuit, but it was David O'Brien who comes up here, big block downfield. It looked like on.
That might be Mastrella over there.
Oh, was it Mastrella?
Yeah.
So it looked like maybe Potts got blocked downfield hard. That's.
Ball will be placed on the 23-yard line. No, let's see the 18-yard line. First and 10.
This would be a good spot for one of those last week turnovers by Sutter to fumble the ball and give it away to Bear River.
They haven't had any miscues tonight. Handoff up the middle, and that goes for a couple. Connor Hollister still fighting in there.
Just slashing in there, just coming full speed.
A gain of about 4. Well, maybe 3. Clock continues to run here. 2:35 in this ball game. He keeps the ball, but coming up and making a stop. Heads up play in there by Mastrella. Stopped him for no gain.
It's like Gunnar Simpson's in there again, giving all his. Ryan Tannum playing a heck of a game, a big number 52. This is gut check time here,
right?
Yeah,
it certainly is.
Look at Jimmy and Ryan asking the crowd to get into it. Hey, guys, it's homecoming. We stop them here. We win a ball game. We win a homecoming.
3rd down and 7. Crowd is up making noise. Looking to pass, and incomplete. threw that ball a little quick. Big pass rush in there as Clark is slow to get up. So that'll bring up 4th down. This could be your ball game right here.
So they ran some crossing routes down there. The receiver was open. Unfortunately, the quarterback just short-armed it and threw it into a hole into the ground. And I'd be cautious. They got a big wide receiver down here, 6'5", number 1,
Yeah.
Ben Holverost.
They may be
just try to toss it up to him.
rolling out to the right, looking, and they may have. Let's see what they got. Illegal procedure. Let's see what the call is here. Oh, Bear River called the timeout. That's what happened.
A little unfortunate there because
that play wasn't going to
go
go
anywhere. It looked like Landon Clark had him.
All right, you're watching the Bear River football on the NorCal Game of the Week, and we'll be right back.
Anything Green Hydroponics is your source for hydro systems, grow lights, and soils. Anything Green offers a complete range of organic nutrients as well as fungicides, miticides, and predatory bugs. Anything Green Hydroponics has just received this year's soil. Get your totes, pallets, or individual bags. Stay tuned for future workshops. It's all at Anything Green Hydroponics.
Oh, here we come. Rolling out, same play, looking over the middle, and it's incomplete. Knocked down in there by Hollister and Tenham were in there to knock that ball down on 4th and 7. And Bear River with 1:37 left to go in this ball game, they can run some time off the clock.
That was,
boy.
It looked like he had it in his hands, Marty, and then Connor just dislodged it. Good job by Gunnar Simpson also in there.
So now the Bruins have timeouts by the Huskies are, I don't know how many they got left. They may have 2. They can stop the clock, but Bear River's got to get some yardage. If they get a first down, they can hand off to O'Brien, cutting it up in the middle. And they're tackling the ball, but what happened to there was a timeout called.
Timeout, Sutter. That's their first timeout of the second.
Oh, that's the first timeout.
First timeout, so they got.
All right, we'll be right back for the last of this exciting action.
Timeout of the second.
We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
We're back for live action. 1:29 left to go in this ball game. Bear River with the ball down on their own about 19-yard line. Huskies have got 2 timeouts left. Bear River will try to hold on to that ball and run the clock out. They can get a first down. That could pretty much seal it. Let's see. They're going to inside handoff, and that's going to go for a couple. That was Wood in the game for his first carry tonight. They stopped the clock. And that'll bring up 3rd down. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Plaza Tire and Automotive Service in Grass Valley. At Plaza Tire and Automotive Service, the customer comes first. We only do what's right for the customer, not necessarily what's right for business. Third generation family member, learned all that I know from my Grandpa Fred, my dad, my Uncle Mike, my grandma. My entire family's been a huge part of learning about the automotive industry. Grass Valley is our 4th location, and you can also find us in Colfax, Penn Valley, and Nevada City. I am Blake Hauser, and I welcome you to join us for the grand opening at our Grass Valley location.
Clutch throws.
So we're back to live action. Could be your ball game right here. 1:25 left. One timeout left for the Huskies. The Bruins have got 3rd down and 3. And that's going to be a sweep around the side. He's going to cut it up the middle, but that doesn't go anywhere. And let's see how much, if they got any yards. Is that a first down? It is a first down. I lost the
good. And who ran that? Colton Wood. Remember he came in last week, had 2 aggressive runs with fresh feet, and
boy, that was big.
Big.
That was big. I lost. All right, we'll be right back to this exciting action.
Hi, everybody. Gil Dominguez.
And Teresa Dietrich.
And we welcome Pioneer Motors to the NorCal Game of the Week.
Pioneer Motors is where you go for trucks. We have a huge selection of lowered, lifted, and 4-wheel drive trucks.
At Pioneer Motors, we have a huge selection of all-wheel drive vehicles like Audi, Volvo, and Toyotas, to name a few. Looking for a fun car to drive? Come on down to Pioneer Motors and see our huge selection of Mini Coopers, hatchbacks, and luxury cars too.
Remember, it's Pioneer Motors right here in Grass Valley.
The best cars at the best prices with great friendly customer care.
With this huge selection, why go anywhere else? Shop local.
Ryan Tannum.
All right, we're back to live action here. All Bear River's got to do is take a knee as the clock continues to run. We're down inside a minute, and a homecoming victory here tonight for the Bruins. Oh, it was a hard-fought game on both sides. Both teams could have won this game, but they take a knee as Jason Voter will let the clock run out. And our player of the game tonight is going to be Jason Voter, number 4. And there's your State Farm Insurance scoreboard. There is the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game award, and we'll give that to Jason tonight when we go down on the field, as he played a whale of a game. It's hard fought on both sides. He's jumping with joy over there. And that's Olena and O'Brien. Olena just knocked O'Brien down on your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. The final score here tonight, the Bruins on homecoming 2015. The Bruins come up big with a touchdown in that 4th quarter on a 60-yard pass, or maybe it was even longer than that. Voter to Olena, and the final score is 21-14 as both teams congratulate each other in the middle of the field. Great. Now they can all relax tomorrow and go to the dance in the evening, homecoming dance. Very exciting ball game here tonight. Well played, and the Bruins remain undefeated going into league play, and both teams a well-deserved game tonight on both sides, and exciting game. Rick, any final comments?
Outstanding. Well, I think Jason Voter did a great job, not only leading the team, handling the ball, making some nice throws. So hats off to Jason Voter, our player of the game. But I don't know about you guys. I think I'd get more nervous going to the dance tomorrow. This is fun out here, and great job by the Bear River Bruins. Showed a lot of. Jimmy Vaughn was limping around. Ryan Tannum did a great job on the defensive line. Connor Hollister made some big plays. Gunnar Simpson came in. And then at the end of the game, Colton Wood, like we saw him last week against Escalon, Marty, came in and had 2 aggressive runs with fresh legs and got him a first down. So hopefully Austin Bays is going to get back to full health, that Landon Clark is in good shape. And Nice win on homecoming, Marty. Good job.
Certainly was. Your executive producer for tonight's game, Gilbert M. Dominguez, always doing a nice job. Your camera operators, Brian Wells, Josh Colin, Jennifer Suku, and Teresa Dietrich. Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen, and big thanks again to Rick Elwood. Remote facility is provided by the Commander 2. Commander 2 Maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service, and Reeby's Auto Parts. Touchdown Accounting, Cinto Graziano, LLP. And we'd sure like to hear from you, see how you're liking these games, and contact touchdownproductions.com. We look forward to hearing from you. And don't forget your all-access pass to Touchdown Productions, all the games, 3 games a week. And it's well worth the investment. And for Gil Dominguez, Rick Elwood, and the entire Touchdown Production crew, this is Marty Mortensen saying we'll see you next week as the PVL opens up on the road. And till next week, Rick, this is Touchdown Productions Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.